Hello, you are actually welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna be doing a honest review video about crypto quantum leap right there. So actually what you're gonna get in this video is very much valuable, so I urge you to stick to the end because I'm gonna be telling you exactly what crypto quantum leap is, what cryptocurrency is, and actually by the end of this video you're going to have an informed decision whether or not you must use crypto quantum leap or not right there, because I'm sure if you actually landed on this video you are actually searching for something like crypto quantum leap, bitcoin, cryptocurrency or something related to that right there, and what I can tell you is that you are on the right video right there. So actually by the end of this video you're gonna have an informed decision whether or not you must use crypto quantum leap right there. So actually I'm going to share with you crypto quantum leap features, the pricing, the pros and cons, and my experience and my results after using crypto quantum leap right there. So that also you can also have an informed decision that okay, is crypto quantum leap for me, should I use crypto quantum leap right there. You're going to actually make an informed decision for yourself right there of whether or not you must use crypto quantum leap right there. So actually I'm going to be walking you through step by step actually what crypto quantum leap is and what it's like to actually buy crypto quantum leap, and how your life is going to look like after you've purchased crypto quantum leap, what you must expect right there. You're going to find everything right in this tutorial right there, actually in this review video right there. So this is actually going to be a honest and complete review video right there on YouTube that you're gonna find anywhere right there. So I urge you to stick to the end, and actually if by the end of this video you are convinced that crypto quantum leap is actually what you like to use, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so that it will lead you direct to crypto quantum leap sales page. Why is it very important to use the link in the description below? Because you know that online now there are people, there are a lot of scammers right there who you might end up getting a wrong link right there and end up being scammed right there. So it's very important to actually use the link in the description right there after you have been convinced that crypto quantum leap is what you're going to use, what you want to use, because it will direct you straight to the crypto quantum leap sales page. There you're going to be able now to do the transactions easily right there. So having that said, actually the link is actually going to be the first one in the description right there. So after watching this video and you're convinced, check out the description right there. So I'm going to be showing you exactly crypto quantum leap's features, the pricing and the pricing, the pros and cons, my results and my experience right there. So now let's go, and I start showing you exactly step by step what it's like. All right there. So once you have actually clicked on the link to actually buy crypto quantum leap and you are convinced, it's gonna land you to something like this right there. So you can see it saying how to get rich with Bitcoin even if you have no clue about technology right there. So what this simply means is that crypto quantum leap is going to take you from beginner to advanced, where now you're going to understand how Bitcoin is and how this technology works right there. So you don't even have to be an expert, you don't even have to be an intermediate. Whether you are beginner, intermediate or expert, this is actually going to work for you at any level you are right there. So it's clearly stating to you that how to get to rich with Bitcoin even if you have no clue about technology. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be walking you through step by step, showing you the features, the pricing and cons, the pricing, the pros and cons, and my experience and my results right there. So let's see, and if by the end of this video I'm going to emphasize this again, you are convinced that crypto quantum leap is what you like to use, I'm going to leave a link in the description right there which is going to bring you direct to the sales page right there to avoid you making errors right there. So actually, the reason as to why I'm creating this review video is because I've used Crypto Quantum Leap, and I want to share with you my experience because I was actually overwhelmed right there. So let's go. So it's saying the surprising wealth building secret of a global trotting vagabond right there. So it's saying, dear investors, I'm writing this letter to dispel a popular myth. Many investors believe it's already too late to make a lot of money with Bitcoin. Nothing could be further from the truth. Here is why. It's saying the incredible story of how I missed the boat on Bitcoin. I still got rich, and how you can do the same. The year 209, I'm sitting in my office in Paraguay right there. So you can see here clearly. It's saying intriguing document has just crossed my desk. It was talking about a new kind of digital marketing called Bitcoin. As I read it, I immediately realized what a potential breakthrough this technology could be. But of course, I was skeptical, unsure if it would really work in practice right there. I decided to buy a few bitcoins just in case it was for real, and I would go on to become successful right there. And says, after all, the one bitcoin was worth just a few cents right there. So I went online to see where I could buy some, but there was a problem right there. There was a marketplace to buy. There was no marketplace to buy or sell Bitcoin. Bitcoin was too new. Such exchange simply didn't exist yet. I knew there was a process for mining Bitcoin, but I didn't want to spend days setting up an extra computer and then install the software, figure out how it actually worked, and keep watching over my mining computer. It was too much of a hassle just to get my hands on some Bitcoin that were worth almost nothing at the time. So I decided to keep an eye on Bitcoin and monitor its progress. Fast forward to February 2011, I'd gotten busy with other projects and suddenly remembered to check on Bitcoin. I was shocked to see the price was over $1 right there. The price was over $1 right there. So it's saying I had missed the boat. It's saying Bitcoin had skyrocketed up well over 1,000%. I instantly regretted that I didn't take it more seriously right away and didn't go through the effort to acquire some coins when I first heard about the technology. Then I had an empathy. The new Bitcoin technology was keeping its promise unless it got hacked or someone would find a fatal vulnerability in its software code. It could probably continue to do well. So I took the plunge and bought a small amount of Bitcoin, around $2 to $3 right there. Bitcoin kept rising higher, and by March 2013, I decided to take some first profits and sold 180 Bitcoins at $37 right there. It seemed like a prudent move at the time. After all, the price of Bitcoin was over 1,000% from where I bought it and had risen a crazy amount from its early days in 2009 stock 2010 right there. I was also worried that the Bitcoin network might get hacked, so I pocketed a few $1,000 right there, only to watch Bitcoin shoot up to $181 right there. Meanwhile, the average person hearing about Bitcoin thought they had missed the boat too. They looked at Bitcoin and saw a strange new form of money that went from mere pennies to well over $100 right there. Clearly, the big man had already been made. It's too late to get in now. Oh, so they thought. That year, that same year, Bitcoin continued its relentless rise, breaking to over $1,000. So from there, it raised to over $1,000 right there. So you can see in those early days, I always thought of $1,000 per Bitcoin as a magic round number and probably a good time to take some more profits off the table right there. That's why I sold another 148 Bitcoin from my stash to close to $1,000 each, and that was my first six-figure crypto payday right there. That was his first six-figure crypto payday right there. So it's same, and once the average person thought they had already missed the boat because Bitcoin came from nothing and was now valued at over $1,000 right there. This spectacular rise to over $1,000 turned out to be much too fast right there. Bitcoin crashed over 80% all the way back to $200 right there. Proof for the average person, Bitcoin was done, dead, a scam right there. But nothing could be further from the truth right there. Markets move in cycles, nothing goes up or down in a straight line right there. And this new asset class, cryptocurrencies, is still tiny and its volatility is still much higher, and volatility for a mature asset class like bond, stocks, or commodities right there. When the pendulum reached its extreme, the Bitcoin market once again changed direction right there. So it's saying in January 2017, Bitcoin was back at 1,000. Keep in mind that only four years ago right there, once again the average person thought that missed the boat. We all know that came next. Bitcoin shoot up to 20,000 right there. It shoot up to 20,000. Bitcoin was all over the mainstream media, and millions of people learned about this new form of money for the very first time, and also probably guess the average person who had just heard about Bitcoin thought that already missed the boat. Do you see the pattern right there? So the Bitcoin story is far from over. In fact, it's only just the beginning. And right now, Bitcoin is starting its next full bull run. And how high will we go with this time? Your yeah, your goals is as good as mine, but I think 200,000 to actually 500,000 is a reasonable target for this cycle right there, especially because there are many investment funds, banks, high net worth individuals, and professional money managers with deep pockets about to get in right there. So this all but guarantees that this bull market will be one of the record books right there. So this is your chance. You too can make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars with Bitcoin if you don't miss the boat right there. If you are new to Bitcoin, the time to get in is now. Bitcoin is new, better form of money right there. So you're gonna see here, it's saying that all the fiat currencies worldwide are valued at over 107 trillion right there, all the fiat. And you say for Bitcoin to reach 5% the size of the outdated fiat cryptocurrencies, its price has raised to 286,527 right there. And for the Bitcoin to replace a mere 10% of fiat cryptocurrencies, its price has to raise to over $500,000 right there. And of course, that doesn't happen overnight. Bitcoin rise from a pennies to over $60,000 took over 8 years right there. So you can see actually at first I was sure I'd missed the boat. I got in when I was sure it must already be too late. But I still also made much money. I was able to retire in my 30s and travel the world carefree with my wife for 5 years. Right there, you can see in Dubai, in Switzerland, and other places, Spain, Botswana, Mauritius. Right there, you can see where he traveled right there. So you can see getting started with Bitcoin today puts you among the 1% of the early adopters worldwide. You can still be a crypto millionaire. Right there, you can see it's saying 3,929 average returns. In Bitcoin bull market, the price goes up to 10 times more right there. So you can see actually the rise in a bull run like this turns a small $5,000 investment into a whopping $660,000 right there. So you can see later that's the Bitcoin went from 70 to 1,242, a raise of 1,674 right there, enough to turn each thousand invested into $16,740 right there. So there's the spectacular rise of actually 3,541%, enough to turn 10,000 US dollar investment into a whopping 3,554,100 right there. Here is how you can profit too right there. So the next time Bitcoin launches into one of the famous bull markets, you can leap big profits as well. but it's crucial for you to get started now. You also have to follow the right strategies to maximize your profits. I'm sure you have a lot of questions and wonder how it's gonna work. That's why I've created Crypto Quantum Leap right there. So I said at the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you if Crypto Quantum Leap is good or not for yourself. So according to my experience and according to me right there, Crypto Quantum Leap is actually the best course you can actually invest in right now if you're really sure. I mean, if you're really serious about yourself and about the future and about your financial stance right there. So according to me, it's actually a good one. And no wonder in the beginning of the video I told you that I was actually overwhelmed to create this video review, honest review video for you right there. And as I mentioned earlier, this is very important. Make sure you use the link in the description right there. It's going to make sure that you actually land on the right page right there. So make sure it's going to be the first link in the description if at all you've actually made your mind that Crypto Quantum Leap is a course that you want to buy and you want to learn this right there the best way, all right there. So you can see inside the Crypto Quantum Leap members area, you will learn the two types of crypto exchange and when to use each one. You will learn the single base exchange for buying Bitcoin. Is one of the oldest and safest exchange that keeps annoying paperwork to a minimum, and even has some of the lowest fees in the business. Using the wrong exchange can result in money being held up for weeks, or worse, using an insecure exchange puts your money at risk from hackers right there. So you can see step-by-step instructions on how to open an account with this exchange so you can easily follow along. It only takes 10 minutes for your time. Detailed instructions for depositing funds into your crypto exchange account, exactly how to execute a trade on this exchange and how to withdraw your Bitcoin right there. The differences between two types of crypto wallets, which one is more secure, which one is more user friendly. You will learn the secrets that took me years to figure out without making costly mistakes right there. So you can see this person is actually going to be taking you through his wings right there, teaching you exactly what you should do right there, and how you can avoid making errors right there. So you can see this absolute best wallet to use for crypto beginners. This wallet is safe, beautiful, and easy to use. How to back up your crypto wallet in case something happens to your computer. Your assets will be safe no matter what happens right there. You're gonna learn all that right there. The fatal flaw in our current monetary system and why it visually guarantees the success of cryptocurrencies and how it will make you rich right there. I'm sure this is the point that you really want, how it is going to make you rich right there. So it's saying the 4 ages of money and why we're on the cusp of the largest financial transformation in history, and why this is the biggest opportunity in your lifetime to create obscene amounts of wealth right there. The three functions of money and why an imminent upgrade coming soon to blockchain technology will provide the last missing function. This will change everything, and you want to be invested before this upgrade takes effect right there. So you can see what you're gonna get: the origin of cryptocurrency, of an obscure mailing list, and what makes cryptocurrencies such as breakthrough for people who love freedom and want to break free of government currencies right there. How a mysterious computer genius solved this decade of cryptocurrencies right there. You're gonna be learning all these. How the technology adopted Seiko guaranteed that cryptos will take over, and how understanding this Seiko will put you ahead of the masses so you can make even bigger profits right there. So you're gonna learn all these right there until right there you can see. So actually, if you come here where it's saying click here to sign up right now, you're gonna actually click there to actually get yourself signed up right away. Actually, it's gonna be easy. So it's gonna lead you to something like this right there, and you're gonna put in, as I said earlier, I'm gonna be showing you the price right there. So you can see the total price is actually $297 right there, and you can put in your first name right there, last name right there, email, your zip, your country right there, and your voucher, and you can choose whether paying via Visa, MasterCard right there, or PayPal right there, and you can do your payment as easily as that right there. And actually, if after learning this, as I mentioned earlier, you feel this is good for you, you want to do you want to buy Crypto Quantum Leap, I'm gonna leave a link in the description right there. So go to the description right away and you're gonna find the link right there. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell to all, leave me a comment of what you feel I've provided you right there. It's gonna tell the algorithm that this video is good, and it will push it to many people, and so that many people can get this opportunity to this review video just like you right there. So until next time, see you in my next review video right there.